looking for. He quickly rises through the ranks and earns himself the nickname Lampiao, the Lantern, because he could shoot a lever-action rifle so fast that his muzzle looked like a flickering lamp in the night. By 1922, Lampiao had assumed control of the Cangaceiro band, and they began terrorizing the backlands. They attacked small towns and farms in 7 states, took hostages for ransom, extorted money by threats of violence, tortured, firebranded, raped, and maimed. But unlike other bandits who just robbed and pillaged randomly, Lampiao initially targets the wealthy corones and their properties. Word of Lampiao's raids on the rich spreads through the region, and he becomes a folk hero to the poor. The bespectacled Cangaceiro was a walking contradiction. When he wasn't robbing and killing people, he would pray at churches regularly. He would brutally execute most police officers, but spare the townspeople he liked. He would rob from the rich and then buy items from local shopkeepers with the money. This isn't to say he was a nice guy or anything, just that there were reasons some of the poor didn't think he was all that bad a guy. In 1930, something unexpected happens. Lampiao meets a woman named Maria Bonita, who, according to historical accounts, was super hot. She's married to a shoemaker, but after meeting Lampiao, she leaves her husband, joins Lampiao's gang, and becomes the first woman cangaceira. Together they rob, raid, and raise absolute hell throughout northeast Brazil, gaining a reputation similar to Bonnie and Clyde. They were sticking it to the man and having a blast while doing it. But as time progressed, Lampiao's tactics became increasingly brutal. In one raid, his gang tortures and mutilates their victims as a warning to others. He personally oversees the executions of dozens of people, many of them beheaded in public squares. The boy who just wanted a simple life on the farm had transformed into something truly terrifying. By 1938, due to his increasingly brutal actions, Lampiao had lost the trust of many of the local townspeople, and his luck finally runs out. The government had been working with local informants who tracked the movements of his gang. On July 28th, while Lampiao, Maria Bonita, and 9 other gang members are sleeping in a hideout, they're ambushed by a police battalion at dawn. Lampiao wakes to the sound of gunfire and grabs his rifle, but he's immediately hit multiple times. Maria Bonita tries to fight back, but she's gunned down beside him. Within minutes, the couple and 9 other gang members are dead. The police, wanting to make an example that would end the Cangaceiro lifestyle forever, do something absolutely insane. They cut off the heads of all 11 gang members, preserve them in kerosene, and go on a tour throughout the Northeast, displaying them in town squares for everyone to see, which seems like a totally normal and not at all psychotic thing to do. The heads of Lampiao and Maria Bonita were brought from town to town, and they weren't properly buried until 1969, over 30 years after their deaths.